Hello there. Hi, guys. This is Kelsey L. Welcome. Today, we're going to talk about if you should podcast or not. So, a lot of my wellness experts and doctors are starting to really get their virtual programs off the ground, and you have a lot you want to share, and you're just not sure how to get yourself into the space of doing this with the right people. Are you going to spend a lot of time on a podcast and see a result? So let's talk a little bit about this. So a lot of you have been telling me that you're ready. You're ready. You're ready for your clients. You are ready to coach. You already know what you're going to do. You already, you maybe need to flesh out a couple things, but you're ready. You've been doing this for years, only in just a different way. And now you're ready to do this virtually and really have a lot of clients come to you and find you for the first time and get excited to work with you. So, yes, podcasting can be wonderful. However, what we do find is it's not the most important strategy. So it really comes down to your goals. A lot of the clients who come to me are really sick of getting themselves out there so much and then not seeing a return on that. And it's not just a return on, an investment. It's like the time and the energy it takes to just keep on giving this really great information out over and over and over again. And you're kind of going, well, where are my clients? I need to get paid for this. So it can feel really glamorous and fun at first, especially if you're getting asked to, go on to other people's podcasts as well, and you're doing your own podcast, and it's really exciting. You're setting up really cool interviews, and everything's feeling really, really exciting. But again, I just want you to recognize how much time you have in your day to do all of this without actually creating a change in your business. So, I know for me, I have a lot of clients going through a lot of my different programs. And even though I'm not the only person running the show, it can be really, really daunting for me to even find an extra 2 hours in a day to do something that I'm not sure is going to work. So let's talk a little bit about what that means to do something that actually is going to work. Well, one is how you're presenting what you're doing, and how you're presenting to your clients. So the truth is, you're in this business because you want to help people and you want to serve. I recently came across one of my mom's journals, and in the journal, the very first page was from when she was much younger, and she hadn't had her children yet, and it just said, "All I want is to be loved, adored, and cherished." And it was like, that was the title. So it's no wonder I came out with a program, and the message is being loved, adored, and cherished. And that was something that I did thinking, oh, this came from my own head, my own heart. No one ever fed me those words. But hearing my mom need and want that throughout my whole life was really, really impactful for me. So when I created my course on love and relationships, it was so important for me to make sure that my messaging was really right and I was reaching the right people, and that I was actually going to get to help them. Because there's no worse service as a coach than to actually just put Band-Aids on problems. So what my mom needed at that time was probably to be scooped up by a coach, taken by the hand. Here's what you need to do. You need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. Now you need to actually pay for this service because it is a commitment. This is why friends can't help people fix their health issues and love issues, because there doesn't feel like there's a level of skin in the game. So you want your clients to have skin in the game, and with that means they put in a commitment and they're going to stay with it. And so, my clients all pay over $5,000 for the programs that they work on with me. And that is because they come in ready to roll, ready to transform, ready to really change. And what I found is people don't need information anymore. If I go on and do one more podcast, yeah, it could be really powerful, but I really want people to change. I want people to shift. I want people to say, you know what? I'm so sick and tired. I'm not having a client that I'm just going to make a change. I'm going to do something. You have no idea how many times in a day I go, well, just do it. We don't need to overcomplicate things so much. Now, granted, when someone's looking for, a coach or a guide, they want to make sure that, of course, this person's really experienced. They want to make sure that, your future clients are really going to want to make sure that you're the right person for them. So that is why podcasting can be good, is because you can get your true essence out. And someone can really connect with you or say, you know what, that's not for me. Someone might hear that I'm a really big believer in kind of raising your coaching prices. And some people are like, no, I want to stay with my $27 program. And if that is them, that's awesome. That is just that we're not aligned. So remember, when you're creating your podcast strategy as well as your other strategies, really looking at what's going to get the client today, the one that you're going to be able to help, truly transform and shift. When you get that client to a point that they're ready, they want to do this, they really want to make the change. Your idea then of how you market in the future is going to change as well, because a lot of you haven't experienced that flow yet. There was once a day that I couldn't get my phone to ring for the life of me. Now, we have a team of enrollment coaches and we have our phones ringing all day long. So it's really important to have a vision of where you want to be and how many calls you want to get in a day, and then how to actually make that happen. And then at that point, it's kind of simple math. If you want 20 calls a week, how do you make that happen? What does your marketing strategy have to be at that point? And usually it is building out a funnel, doing some advertising, and actually really creating this huge shift, a really big shift in people's perspective, their minds, and making them realize they really do need your help. So if any of you have any questions on that, we do offer free breakthrough calls for all of our coaches and doctors. And I'd love to chat with you a little bit more on a personalized level. It's hard for us to give too much of a personalized plan on these Facebook Lives, but it's really easy to, once we talk to you and we see what you're struggling with, what's not working, where you want to go, and then how to get there. So looking forward to talking to each of you, and have a great day. Bye-bye.